The holidays are my Super Bowl, and I consider gift giving to be my love language, so today I'm sharing everything I know about giving amazing gifts regardless of your budget, and I'm also going to be sharing all my favorite gift ideas for this year. Now, I went a little bit crazy on the ideas list. There are over 200 items, so the full gift guides will be linked down below and you can peruse them at your leisure. I'm just going to be sharing my top favorite ideas and categories in the actual video. There are a few things that I like to think about when I'm choosing a gift. These are my gift giving principles, if you will. First thing, I always try and pick out gifts that are luxe, and I want to just explain quickly the difference between expensive and costly. So something that's costly is something that costs a lot of money, so hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars. Whereas expensive is something that's luxe or costly for what it is, but isn't a lot of money overall. So for example, we could all go down to the drugstore and get a $3 Burt's Bees lip balm if we wanted to, but the luxe or expensive version of that could be one of these $20 or $25 lip balms from like Summer Fridays or something like that. $20 isn't a lot to spend on a gift, but you're able to give something that's a lot higher end for what it is, something that adds a little bit of a luxury to that person's day to day. Of course, I always want my gifts to be thoughtful, so here are the different ways that I think about that. First is something that you know they already love. Could be clothes from their favorite store, or something they need, so maybe they've been complaining about their coffee machine or something and you could get them a replacement, or something related to their interests. Could be merch from their favorite artist, special edition books from their favorite series. Another one I love is gifting one of my favorite items. This way you already know it's gonna be a slam dunk because it's something that's tried and true, you've tested it out, you enjoy using it, and I think it's really nice when someone opens a gift and you can say, hey, I picked this out for you because I love this and I think you would love it too. Okay, next up, let's talk a little bit about elevating your gifts. First thing, it does take a little bit of time, you have to think about this in advance, but customizing a gift with a monogram, you could have their name or their initials on it, getting something engraved, just a really nice touch and a nice way to elevate something that would otherwise be a simpler gift. Really cute example of this, I've been seeing a lot of people do customized hairbrushes or hair clips. Not that a hair clip or a brush would be a bad gift to start, but if you pick one that's a little bit more high end and then you get it customized, I think it just adds such a nice touch. I think adding a charm to a gift is another really fun way to customize it, especially if you find a charm that's related to their interests or makes you think of them. I also love the idea of starting a charm bracelet or a charm necklace for them. Next thing I love to do is add bits and bobs. I personally love getting inspired. Walking through local gift shops or markets, or even places like Anthropologie or Urban Outfitters have such fun random gift items. In most cases, I prefer to do a couple of smaller items rather than one big item unless I know the person really well, just so you have more things to open. So I think adding little extras in there is a really fun way to elevate a gift. Last but not least, I love creating a customized themed gift bundle. It's almost like creating your own gift set, though we will talk about gift sets and I still love gift sets. I think a really cute example of this is to do like a spa night gift set where you gift skincare, a face mask, maybe a hair mask, and then you could do a skincare headband along with it, or you could do a workout set along with Pilates socks and ankle weights. You could gift a few makeup items and put them inside a makeup travel case. I just feel like putting everything into a bag or a basket within the theme is just such an easy way to elevate things a little bit. Okay, it's time to get into the ideas list. I do have these separated by gender, but I'm gonna be honest here, most of these ideas are gender neutral. Starting off strong, this is, I feel like, the perfect example of elevating something that is otherwise so mundane. The laundry gift set, okay? I think this is really great for recent graduates, people who've moved recently, new homeowners. If you know someone who loves the Capri volcano scent from Anthropologie, that candle, they actually make a laundry scent. And what you do is you take this little fragrance oil, you put a few drops onto a dryer ball, and then you put it in with your sheets, your towels, whatever. It's honestly the best. So these would be a really fun gift together. I think the Dead Cool luxury laundry detergent is perfect for this category, and they also have a linen spray, and I think getting a matching set would be so nice. Next up is the cooking gift set, and there's about a million things you could do in this category, so I just wanted to share a few of my favorites. Gifting your favorite cookbook is a really fun base and starting point. Cookbooks are one of those things that I feel like you can almost never have too many. If they're into healthy cooking, this is a great one, but I've also linked some other fun ones in the gift guides. One of my favorite picks this year is the mini Le Creuset. It is much more affordable than the big one, but it's also incredibly useful still. You could use it for baking tiny loaves of bread. Hello. You could use it for dips, and Le Creuset is like the perfect example of a little luxury. I love gifting fancy olive oil, and the PJ Cabos is my absolute favorite. They make different kinds, but flavored olive oil is another really fun one. You can also gift it with an olive oil container if there's one that matches their kitchen or something. I mean, the world's your oyster with luxurious kitchen tools and accessories. Like a chef's knife is a great one. I love this brand. I have been using it for 3 or 4 years now, and it's held up amazingly, and it's pretty affordable. A spoon rest, like the options are endless here. Next, we're talking bags and wallets. So this is the Lululemon Nano belt bag, and I I got this last Christmas and I am so obsessed with it still. They're actually very cute and extremely useful if you want something that's a little bit bigger than a card wallet but smaller than a purse. And I have a keychain on it actually, and I attach my car keys. Tons of brands have been doing the mini bags lately. There's a Bagu one, so many cute options. But also, who doesn't want to get a purse or a bag for Christmas? I feel like it is one of those things that's hard to buy for yourself, at least for me. I don't really buy myself bags or purses, but this Lululemon bag was a gift for my mom and I use it so much. When I go to work at the coffee shop, this has become my go-to bag. It easily fits my laptop, my headphones, everything I need. I think a really fun way to take a bag or a wallet gift and take it to the next level, just personalize it a little bit more, is adding some kind of charm, keychain, something that makes you think of them. You could even get like a silk scarf to tie on it, a lip gloss keychain situation with a bag charm. I just think it makes it a little bit more personal, a little bit more fun. Next up, for the coffee lover, and I consider myself an expert in this area, you do need to know what machine they have and what kind of beans they use, but specialty coffee beans are always a huge hit. We have been obsessed with the brand Proud Mary. They're an Australian company, but they do ship out of the US. Aussies are known for their coffee, and let me tell you, they do not disappoint. The pairings for this are endless, but I found the cutest espresso cups and coffee cups at Anthropologie. You could do coffee glasses. I personally drink my daily iced coffee out of the Icon juice glasses, and it's the best. I also love for this gift adding some kind of specialty coffee syrup. Just takes the home coffee experience to the next level. A coffee to go cup is always a win, and I really love this one from Yeti. I actually use it mostly for pre-workout because I put a lot of milk in my coffee, so it's a little small for that. 3 years of French, and I'm probably still gonna say this wrong. The levain? It's not levain, is it? It can't be levain. Levain Cookie Club. There's a couple things they offer. So they do a one-time box, which I think is amazing if you know someone who A, loves their cookies, obviously, or B, has been wanting to try them but doesn't live near the bakery. They also do a subscription called Cookie Club where you get a certain number of cookies each month. And I think this is a really fun gift that keeps on giving. This next idea is one of my favorite gift ideas from this whole year. I'm calling it Battle of the Balms. You could do this with many things, not just lip balms, but I thought of it with lip balms because so many different ones have gone viral in the past couple of years. I feel like each one has a cult following, so I thought it'd be really fun to pick a couple or even to get all of them for someone so that they can try them out and see which one is their favorite. I haven't tried all of them, but personally, it's hard to beat the Mint Summer Fridays one. This is certainly a little luxury because it does last a long time, but it is a bit pricey. Let's get into some gift set ideas. So starting off with one of my favorite gift sets to give and receive, Lush Cosmetics. So if you're not familiar, they do high-end, colorful, fun skincare, hair care, bath and body products, and they're best known for their bath bombs. They're also pre-wrapped so beautifully. They are ready to go. Like as soon as you walk out of the store, you can write their name on the tag, boom, you're ready to go. I really love the hair care brand Day, and they do make some really cute holiday gift sets. I also love the brand Just So, and they make some stunning little gift sets. I got their honey infused hair oil last year for Christmas and I am obsessed with it. A little goes a long way. It smells so incredible. It's like musky, honey, vanilla, floral, just amazing. And they also do individual minis, which are a great stocking stuffer. Loops does a super cute gift set as well. These went super viral this year for good reason. So I feel like if you're in the market for sheet masks, these are a great pick because they're a little bit more expensive and luxe than your average sheet mask, but it's worth it. We've got to talk about this hand sanitizer. This is the perfect example of expensive but not costly. So this is a $10 hand sanitizer. I know. They work super well. They last a really long time. They don't dry out your skin. They do really cute gift sets as well, but on their own, they're fun too. You can also get a little keychain bag for these, which on the surface seems really stupid, but honestly, the amount of times I'm digging through my purse trying to find my hand sanitizer, I know it seems crazy, but I do think that would actually be pretty functional. Another luxury is the Canopy filtered shower head, especially if they live somewhere with hard water. I also think it's really fun to gift this with a few shower head refills. Next is my mixologist gift, and I did kind of a for her and for him version of this. There are so many different ways you can do this, and I just added tons of ideas to the gift guide, but I found the cutest cocktail shaker with a little cherry on the top, and I found some cherry cocktail picks to match. And then if you want to stick with the cherry theme, I also found the cutest amaretto cherries. I love gifting cocktail glasses. Crate & Barrel has some really beautiful high quality ones that aren't too expensive. You could do cocktail napkins, coasters. I also linked a happy hour snack cookbook because hello. If you have a bigger budget and you want to upgrade someone in your life, a few months ago, I got my first set of July luggage and I am so obsessed. These fit the international size standards, so a lot of American luggage can't fly international. The quality of this is amazing. It rolls like butter. I got the matching pink luggage cover and I went back and forth about whether I really needed that. Ended up getting it and it was so worth it. I went to Boston in the fall, took this with the cover. It got so scuffed up and dirty. As soon as I got home, I took it off, I popped it in the wash. It came out looking perfectly new. I don't know what sorcery they have in the luggage cover fabric, but July does tons of stuff like they do toiletry bags, packing cubes, backpacks, purses, the works, and I am now obsessed with this brand. So let's get into gifts for him. First thing is a cooler bag. This one is definitely gender neutral, by the way. My boyfriend got this as a gift last year, and this has quickly made it into the top 5 gifts he's ever gotten. We love it on road trips or just kind of like long days or day trips to keep things cold in the car. It is fantastic. I don't know about you, but all the men in my life love games. Board games, card games, puzzles, Legos. I feel like it's always a win to give them something to tinker with. The next idea is to make them a skincare routine. And I love this because you can really personalize it based on their skin issues or what they kind of want help with. My boyfriend actually asked me one time to put together a skincare routine and he ended up really loving it. So I feel like a lot of men would be interested in that, but they just don't know where to start, what to do. I think it's fun to do minis so that they can kind of test different things out and see what they actually end up using, you know? And by the way, the Summer Fridays mint lip balm is clear. So my boyfriend does love this lip balm. I just went to my kitchen to try and grab this, but it's on the top shelf and I can't reach it. But the Ember mug is the epitome of little luxury, okay? Your tea or coffee is always the perfect temperature. No matter how long you let it sit there, it is perfect and ready to drink. This is one of those things that you might see it and be like, that sounds kind of stupid. And then once you have it, you're obsessed. I don't know about you, but my boyfriend is always losing his keys. So I feel like an AirTag little set is a great gift. I personally love giving my gifts ready to use. So the person can open it on Christmas morning. They don't need to get batteries. They don't need to get a charger, a case. There's no additional steps, okay? It's ready to go right then. So for this one, I think it's really great to include the little coin batteries you use in the AirTag, plus a little case or something. You can do a keychain one, or they make cards that you can put them in so you can slip it into your wallet. Let's get into experiences because I feel like at this point, we all have a lot of stuff. So here's some ideas for experiences that you can gift. Massages and facials are great. I feel like escape rooms are a fun one, a fun experience for people. The men in my life in particular love escape rooms. A gift certificate to a really nice dinner out is a fun one. For these ones, I try to curate them a little bit so it's more specific to the person and what they like. Let's chat about handmade gifts. You truly cannot go wrong. I think some of my favorite gifts of all time have been handmade. This painting right here was a gift from my boyfriend's mom. It was our housewarming gift. I look at this thing every single day and I am so obsessed with it. I mean, obviously, she's incredibly talented, so that aside, there are plenty of things that you can still make handmade that are meaningful, even if you're not at this level. Pottery is really fun, obviously painting or art. I think painted candles are such a cute gift, or even like a color me mine situation where you go pick out like a mug or a plate or something and paint it for them. I love some Christmas baking. So the first idea I wanted to share is a non-dessert item because I feel like we do get a lot of desserts and baked goods around the holidays. It's a full-time job trying to eat through all the cookies and brownies and treats. So I think it's fun to do granola homemade or even like a muffin or something that just mixes things up a little. A holiday staple that I've started making every year is chocolate bark. I feel like it is such an easy, fun, really tasty treat. You can customize it to what the person likes. I think I'm actually gonna do a video recipe where I share exactly how I make it, so stay tuned for that. If you've been on Pinterest, you've probably seen that cookie boxes are all the rage, and it's easy to understand why. They are so cute. You can order little cardboard boxes that make it look like it's from a bakery and just bake a couple batches of cookies. I mean, you could throw in candy. The world's your oyster, really, but I feel like a cookie box is just such an adorable gift. The last fun one is to do some homemade popcorn. So you could drizzle it with chocolate, peppermint, you could add pretzels, nuts, just like kind of go crazy. And I think in a cute bag with a bow and stuff, that's a really fun treat as well. And I think that's nice because it's a little bit lighter, something a little bit different, more snacky rather than dessert. I love adding handmade components to existing gifts if I feel like they just need a little something, or obviously they're amazing on their own. Let's chat stocking stuffers. And for me, stockings are about two things: food or tiny things. I've included a few fun functional gifts in the stocking stuffers gift guide as well, but I'm thinking like tiny hot sauce, hot honey, fudge, sunflower seeds, beef jerky, chocolates, candy, tiny skincare, okay? Tiny hair mask, face mask, lip balm, face wash. It's great for traveling. It's fun to test things out without having to commit to the full size yet, you know? It's just a good time. I linked a lot of my favorites in the gift guide, but I feel like Bioma is such a cute, giftable skincare brand because it's bright and it's colorful and I like the packaging. It's also also extremely effective. I am obsessed with this brand. Lip balms are like the stocking stuffer of stocking stuffers, right? I mean, this can't be your first time seeing the Laneige lip sleeping mask, okay? But it is fantastic. Now we need to take all of these amazing gifts and literally tie a bow on them. Taking your time with gift wrapping just adds so much and shows how much you care. I'm gonna take you through my kind of classic setup. So I like to start with a thicker wrapping paper. If you're going for something on the more affordable side, I love the brown craft wrapping paper. Target actually is selling one this year with snowflakes printed on it, which is so cute. If you are artistic, or even if you're not artistic, I feel like you could just do something simple. Painting or drawing on the craft paper would be so stunning. The brand Minted at Target has some gorgeous luxury, but also really affordable wrapping papers this year. I am so obsessed with this blue one with little pine trees on it. Lush does this really stunning reusable gift wrap. So it's this big piece of fabric essentially that can be reused as gift wrap, but there's a ton of other ways that you can use it. You basically just throw everything in there and tie a cute little knot on the top with a gift tag and you're good to go. The next step is a little tie-on gift tag. And there's nothing wrong with the sticker gift tags, but I feel like the tie-on adds a little bit of visual interest. And I just think it's really fun. So I love these simpler ones if you have busy wrapping paper. And if you have the craft wrapping paper, I think it's fun to get a colorful gift tag to add some interest. Next up is ribbon. And my hot take, maybe this isn't a hot take, I strongly prefer actual ribbon over the little stick-on bows. And those can be cute, but I just find they're kind of expensive and it's a lot more economical to just get a spool of ribbon. I've been obsessed with velvet ribbon lately, or even just a thick satin ribbon, like something with glitter. There's so much that you could do. You could get a patterned one. I got this candy cane twine a couple of years ago, and I think it's really fun to layer with a thicker ribbon, or using it with the craft paper is super cute as well. It's giving like straight from Santa's workshop, you know, like just got here in the mail. If you want to kick things up a notch, I think doing a little tie-on is so cute. If you've got a real Christmas tree, you could just go over there and cut a little piece off, tie that right in there. You could get those little clear gift bags and tie on a little cookie or a chocolate or a little treat. I love a mini ornament. I love dried orange or lemon slices. I think those are so cute. You could do a jingle bell. Hello? The cherry on top is to write a card. I feel like we are not telling people we love them enough. What better time than the holidays, okay? In the gift guide, I linked these cute little mini cards, which I feel like is nice because then there's less pressure to write like a novel. And you could punch a hole in the envelope and hang them on the gift, like a gift tag almost. So for this last thing, it's probably too late for this year, but this is more so for next year. For all of my close friends, family members, my boyfriend, I keep a running list of ideas all year round as they mention things. So like we're at the store, they pick something up, they go, oh, this is so cute, write it down. Or if they mention something to me, or if ideas randomly pop up. A really easy way to do this is when you have guests over at your house, maybe they say, oh my gosh, this tea is so good. I love these glasses. Be careful when you come over to my house, because if you say you like something, next thing you know, I bought it for you. And that concludes the Art of Gifting 2025. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video was helpful. Please leave me a comment if you have any gift ideas, because I am always on the hunt for new ideas. I'm so excited to kick off all of the holiday content this year, you guys. We are gonna go buck wild. If you'd like to see more from me, make sure to subscribe. I upload new videos every week, and I will see you next time.